Cool. What is up, everybody? It's your man Thor Gunnarsson. Welcome to another exciting episode of Collectitude here on the Collectitude channel. But here I'd like to introduce our panel this evening. First, we got my brother from another mother. We got Mr. Punisher himself, Mr. Rodney, the Punisher Jones.
What is up, folks? Good to have you. Good to see y'all. Let's go.
And also, we got from the Savage Land somewhere, we got the Sinister Collector, Mr. Ryan Penny. What's happening, bro?
Not much, man. I'm excited to talk some Prime 1 stuff.
Yes, you sound very excited, sir. And also coming from the Fortress of Solitude, we got our man, Mr. Jason J. Bond, also known as Kal-El. What's happening, bro?
Hey guys, great to be here for another day. Wow, these reveals that we've got from Prime 1 this week. Jesus, the bank account's going to hurt. It's really going to hurt.
Before we get into all of that, we have a very somber note. We lost a pillar, a titan of the community, so to speak, this week. Mr. Joe Steiger, also known as Captain Joe, talked this while we got our Batman, representing for him. And I've talked to him on several occasions. Very upbeat man. Never let anything that was going on with him affect, what was going on. So we just want to start with a moment of silence, before we get started, in respect to him. So. All right. So, yeah, folks, we got a lot of reveals from Prime 1 this week.
That's getting to be a bad habit. I'm just
saying.
Yeah, I know. This needs to stop.
We want to thank Sisko for providing us with all the images that we're going to check out today. And
we'll put a link to her channel down. We'll put a link to her channel down in the description.
Oh, okay. I don't see us live on YouTube.
Yeah, we're on.
Really? I'm on the YouTube page. It doesn't display.
Collectitude episode 8. Oh, shit. Hang on. It's unlisted.
Okay. So
I never saw the live thing appear in the top right.
Yeah, it's actually saying it's unlisted for some reason. Don't know why. Let me just check.
You got it as private, maybe?
Did you create this event through YouTube Live? Or just through Hangouts?
Just through Hangouts and XSplit. That's how we do it all the time. It works fine. What's going on?
Oh, okay. I thought you guys usually went through the YouTube channel and created an event, a live event. It's beast.
Did you open Wolf? Oh, there he is. I see Wolvie. What you think, man?
I love it.
I told you.
Yeah. I was worried. Yeah. Everybody else is worried. I think it'll be okay.
Intro.
Why were they worried?
Hey. What is up, everybody? This is your man Thor Gunnarsson, and welcome to another live episode of Collectitude. We took last week off, but hey, we're back full effect this week. So before we really get started, got to introduce the usual suspects. Coming to us live from the the Savage Land, we got the Sinister Collector, Mr. Ryan Penny. What's happening, bro?
What's going on, man? Can't wait to talk some Prime One.
Yes. And then we got from the one of his stash houses, in Brooklyn somewhere. We got our man Rodney the Punisher Jones.
Not
half of Dark Castle.
What's up, people? Let's go ahead and get this Prime One going.
And then coming to us live from the Fortress of Solitude, we got Mr. Jason J. Bond, also known as Kal-El. What's happening?
Hey guys, great to be here. Sorry I missed last week. Crook as a dog, still a bit under the weather, but ready to get into this Prime One stuff, man. I think it's going to be absolutely amazing, and the bank account is really dreading what's coming. So,
yeah.
Well, before we really get into it, we like to recognize we a somber note. We lost a titan of the community this week, Mr. Joe Steiger, also known as Captain Joe. And talked to him on several occasions. Real upbeat dude, great guy, man. And we're all going to miss him. He's going to leave a void. So we just want to start out with a moment of silence in honor of him. So. Okay. So Prime One, y'all, had some reveals, had some roller coasters, some killer looking pieces,
Everything's massive.
Next year is Prime One year.
Yeah, I think. Does anyone else think that Sideshow maybe been dethroned a bit here? Like this is some big stuff that they've had coming out.
I would say if all of these pieces were 1/4 scale, it'd be no question Prime One would be running away. And I mean, it wouldn't even be close. You know what I mean?
I know for me personally, next year the pieces that I already know I'm gonna get are all Prime One. Everything I know I'm getting next year is Prime One.
Well, let's have a quick look and see what they've given us a look at this week.
Let's do it.
Mm-hmm. Are y'all able to, Jason, can you share that or no?
On the stream.
Yeah, it's delayed. All right.
Wow.
Some killer shit, man. I'm telling you.
All right.
Yeah.
Anybody opening thoughts?
I'll say I love that they're getting into the Full Metal Alchemist, even though it's 1/6 scale.
Okay.
You probably the only one to know about that shit, bro. So you might have to elaborate.
It's an anime. It's great,
I know what it is. I never really watched it though. I definitely know what it is though.
But I don't really like the second one, the guy in the night suit. His name's Alphonse. I don't really like his pose there.
Yeah, I was a little let down. Not a little. I was a lot let down by the Fist of the North Star one. I was kind of expecting something more for the base, being that it's Prime 1. Right? The pose, but mainly the base. The base has let me down because when I think of Prime 1, I do think of really nice bases, and that base was really too plain for that statue. So that let me down on something I was really excited to see. So
it be like that sometimes. I was a little. The Black Mana, in my opinion, let me down, because that's one of my villains, and I don't know. It just, to me, the suit it's like gray. It's not black. You know what I mean? Plus, I know it's an action pose, but I don't know. Just something about it just didn't do it for me. You got
to remember though, Thor. That's from the Injustice 2 story arc. So in that his color, they've got the color spot on, and I'll say some of the footage it shows like his eyes like glow orange. But even Sisko was saying in a review when she was there that in person it's a deep dark red, and you can actually see like the reflection on the weapon that it actually reflects like a deep dark red. So they've got the eyes and everything right, and I think, man, I'm sold on it.
I love that base on it with that shark. I love that base.
Yeah, it looks dope,
man.
Well, actually, that's what's got me with it. I mean, these DC pieces that they're bringing out, like. Now that they're entering into the quarter scale, like I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, like that logo, I was looking at that and I'm thinking, man, I've got a half scale that's that size. You know what I mean? So I don't know where I'll be able to put him, but look.
I really like the Aquaman.
Yeah, the Aquaman.
Yeah, I know, like some people were saying, I think it was Geo.
Geo
he was saying he didn't like the abs, but I'm looking at it from the video game. It looks identical.
Yeah, in the video game, he was more like the, more like the late 90s, like when they did the New 52. Looks a bit more New 52-ish than the
his abs are exaggerated. I mean, those abs are gigantic, and that's fine. It looks just like the game.
He was like that in the game, yeah. So you're right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's cool.
Yeah, I do want to say one thing. I remember when everybody was making a big deal over Prime 1 getting rid of the Arkham line. And you can't be mad at Prime 1 now because they putting out some serious stuff, and they're moving in the quarter scale. So I think that whole Arkham thing was just a stepping stone, and people should have a lot to be happy about.
Yeah, I reckon you're right with that too, Rodney. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, they even admitted, like when they did the Arkham line and they ended it, and the uproar. I mean, we all remember Batman Statue Collector and a few other people doing their rant videos. Oh, we wanted the full line before you cancelled it and stuff. But they even admitted, they said that because of how well the line had gone, it opened up the licenses for Injustice and also Kingdom Come, which I am hanging to see if they're going to. That was the only thing that got me upset about this reveal. I thought we might get our first look at their Shazam from Kingdom Come, like Alex Ross Shazam, but we didn't. But everything else we saw gives me great hope going forward that what they're going to produce is excellent quality. And we've got David F in the chat, and that's what he said too. He goes, Sideshow's really probably looking like the old Bowens now in comparison to what's going on, So, yeah, I'd be worried if I was Sideshow.
What size of the Kingdom Come supposed to be?
Quarter.
Really?
Interesting. Oh, man.
Very, very interesting.
Every time I hear Prime 1 Piece is 1/4, I'm like, welcome back.
Yeah.
Every time it's like when they get one,
Right, I think you summed it up perfectly with that little slide look there.
I'm just like,
Welcome back.
and in my wallet's like, oh shit, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always have a soft spot for Prime 1. I get irritated when people like they only do third scale. They do other stuff.
My only gripe with them is sometimes their bases are not that good, and all of their pieces are heavy as shit.
Like what? I love their bases.
Well, like yeah, but if you look at like the G1 Optimus Prime and the G1 Megatron, the base kind of sucks. But if you look at the Beast War versions of the same characters, the bases are complete opposite. Now, I may not have as much experience as you guys do with the Prime 1 bases, but I can say that they're all heavy as fuck.
I mean,
they're all heavy. I mean, I got the dark side end of 60 pounds. Optimus is like 25.
Is a monster.
Yeah, Optimus is 25. The Beast Wars ones are 40 each. It's like Jesus.
Oh yeah. I only have 2, but I'm getting more definitely.
But is that like besides the size, guys? Is that what sets you back sometimes? That you think, oh well, the price too. Like you can buy 2 or 3 other ones for the price of the one. So,
well, the only problem with the price for me, or the size for me, or I'm sorry, the weight for me, is I can't fit as many up top, and all these pieces are usually pretty damn big.
Yeah, for me, getting them from Sideshow makes the price easier to swallow. I'm just saying, because I can spread it out. If I had to get them from their site, I wouldn't buy much from Prime 1, because if I had to get it from their site, I'd have the same problem with XM with the shipping, because their site shipping is horrible. You know, I think Thor posted something about that Batman Who Laughs shipping from Prime 1 site. It's horrible.
$395, which is more than XM, I might add.
I'm hoping that it might be less for me because I'm
Australian, but it's less if you get it
from Japan to Australia, which is just pretty much down the road. So.
That's why you should get it from the Sideshow site. It won't be close to that.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, for the North American collectors, it'd be natural to get through the Sideshow site because they'd be getting them in bulk. They'd be getting 100 or so of the pieces shipped to them, and then distribute them from LA. So
yeah, the most I paid was the $86 for the Miller Batman. That was 2 boxes. So
just a quick shout out to the chat. We've got Rogue Rick and David F. David F said too, with his comment about Sideshow, that they should be fine because Sideshow are now a major distributor for all the big companies, and that's he's right with that. Yeah,
they're not going to be too upset that Prime 1's killing it.
No, I mean every time that they do, they make a bit of coin on the side of it. So
they do need to let them do that quarter scale though, so I could get a 52 Batman if I want it.
But
Jason,
did
you pre-order?
In saying that, I don't think that Sideshow is pulling the pin on them and saying you can't do quarter scale because, as you said, they're making coin off everything that Prime 1 makes as well. You know, as you said, Thor, you brought up the best point of all. You know, with the shipping, are you going to buy? Is an extra Robin really worth $398 to you, or are you going to pay $100 max shipping from Sideshow and be minus a Robin?
You don't underestimate that, because me personally, when it comes to the Two-Face statue, I am gonna end up getting it from the Prime 1 site and Yennefer. I'm on the wait list for Yennefer, but if I can't get Yennefer from Sideshow, I'm willing to do it for Yennefer and for Two-Face. So,
oh really?
Oh really?
Come to the dark side finally.
No, certain people make or companies make pieces I'm willing to do that for.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I've been preaching. If that's the piece you want, go get it.
I wanted to mention something about what you
said. You've
been
preaching a certain company. They don't make anything I'm willing to do that for.
When you were saying about the shipping, you know, like comparing XM to Prime 1 and the 2, you got to remember with XM you're getting the person's getting the shipping, and then, the company's shipping to the person, so they make you pay for that, and then the person's shipping it to you, and they don't get the price break that the major companies get with shipping. That, say, if you're buying direct from XM, you'd get maybe 20-30% off the shipping. Right. Did you pre-order Batman Who Laughs this week, Jason, or no?
Not as yet. Still, It's one that I'm going to have to sell to the wife, you know what
No, because I heard it was waitlisted. That's
she's
why.
going to look at it and go, what the hell is that? And I'm going to go, oh, it's Batman. And she's going to go, doesn't look like any Batman. I know. And I'll be like, oh, yeah, it's from Dark Knight Metal. You know, it's really good comic book and stuff. And she'll just go.
Don't lie to her. Don't tell her it was a good comic. Tell her it's a good statue.
No, only asked that because I heard it was waitlisted
Look,
already.
in saying that too, Rodney, the comic itself, probably the way that it ended and that was a bit weak, but the Batman Who Laughs and the story arcs behind all of the different Batmans, particularly the Doomsday Batman, just for you, Brian, was amazing.
The little one-shots were cool. The metal story I didn't like as a whole, though. But the one-shots for each origin was pretty cool. But
let me see. So we've got. Wait a minute. Hold on.
We've got a special person just popping in.
I feel a great disturbance here. Somebody from the basement of Jabba's palace is in his car. That's Jabba's outhouse. He's out there. Looks like, hello, Paradox.
I have come to serve
This dude live from the Jersey Turnpike.
You have come to me. Yeah, how do I sound, guys?
Hello, I missed you here, buddy. Right. It's great to see you.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not see me.
Too late, we do. You make that Mickey D stop.
I'm about to, man. Yo, I heard you guys were talking about Prime 1.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
How badly is your wallet going to hurt, PJ?
What's up?
How badly is your wallet going to be hurt?
Oh man, I'm just waiting for how much Alien's going to cost, man. I want the Alien.
The Xenomorph.
Yeah, Xenomorph, man. Like, cause Sideshow really disappointed with that their premium format. Cause I saw that in Midtown Comics, and that pose is horrible. I'm telling you, it looks like a chicken.
No.
So, you know, like, there hasn't been a good, like, Xenomorph, like, quarter scale statue out there. I mean, unless you guys know of one. I haven't seen one recently. So I think Prime 1 killed it with that Aliens, that Xenomorph. And the Predator is dope. You know, I agree with Ronnie on that one. That, the Predator that's jumping off that thing with his spear in his hand.
Yeah, the cracked tusk Predator. Like, that's the one that Rodney wants to have a look at first, actually.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. That's on my list.
Sorry, are you guys wait, what are you guys talking about right now? I'm sorry, I'm trying to catch up, but
we just did the booth tour of Prime 1, so we had a quick look at like all their reveals, and now we're going to start jumping and looking at individual pieces that we're keen on looking at. So.
Matter of fact, that's the first piece we're about to review, sir.
Which one? The Predator?
Yep.
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
All right. Well, because PJ said, let's do it. Let's have a look.
Yeah, be careful parking slave 1.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I'm going to find a parking spot right now.
Yeah, damn sure better do that. Can't have no accidents on the chat.
On the forearm, holding the spear. He's jumping off one
I'm
foot.
about to stop by and get a drink somewhere, man.
So here's the Predator up now. The LED feature in the eyes is pretty sweet.
Are you guys talking about the Predator that's like hunched down, holding that skeleton, that spine?
Oh, the unpainted one? We might not talk
about
that.
AJ, because I know that you can't have access to the video at the moment, I'll just do this for you.
Yes.
I'll just switch over.
Okay, cool.
Damn, that thing is so. Yeah, people were.
Guys,
go ahead, PJ.
Whoever is in chat, shout out right now if I should get that Wolverine premium format, because I'm like 90% there, guys. I'm about to pick it up.
Do it. 90%,
Yo,
that
I'll do it
10%
if you do,
is
Rodney.
just, see, I'm not a Wolverine fan like that. Gotta pick a piece I love like that.
Yeah.
I really like it a lot though. But if I got it, I'd have to
shout
get
out
X-23.
But seriously, shout out to Mac Collections, man. I keep watching his video, and I'm about to because of his video, I'm about to pick up Wolverine, man. I know you guys have been showing me pictures and stuff, and I've been seeing Rad Titans video, review and stuff. I really want that Wolverine. Wait, Ryan, you got that, right?
Yeah, it's right over here.
It's right behind him.
Oh,
That's right
yeah,
behind.
damn, nice, man. You know what sold it for me for that Wolverine was that when someone posed him with the Hulk versus Wolverine statue, and that looked dope together. So.
So what do we think of this piece, guys?
This is a must-have for me. This one, I don't have any Predator statues in my collection, and this is about time I get one. Before I can completely say I'm satisfied with everything I have, I want at least one Predator, and this one is just tops for me. It tops all of them. I know people were talking about the Wolf Predator, and they got comparisons between old and new for all of these.
And this is from a comic book, isn't it?
Yeah, this is a comic book version. And for me, I watched the movies, but I also remember the comics from these Aliens versus Predators. So I'm not, stuck on one. And this version, I don't know. I'm hearing is that traffic with PJ? But this one, where he's just leaping through the air, and the light up, of course, is nice too. But the pose on this one is just I gotta get this one unless they do a crazy price on it. I do have my limit, but if it's within my limit, I'm definitely getting this one. Every statue has a number attached to it. So,
well, let me say this: our boy Mike Dorsey, once again, his wife is a big time Predator fan, and I sent him pictures of this. She wants the Predator and she wants the Alien to go with it. So, and those are going to be her first pieces in her collection. So, hey, run tell that.
Getting involved.
Those are some good ones to start with. Some prime one.
He's already ready to put them on pre-order. So, Mike, you out there? Get on it, brother.
I wish my wife was into this stuff. That'd be awesome.
That'd be cool, right? Well,
it's now we can share everything.
As long
I'm kidding. Her stuff would be downstairs.
Prime one, just don't try to rape us. That's all I'm saying. And I will get it.
Yeah, my wife wants the XM Dark Phoenix, so I'm gonna get on that.
Oh, I'm thinking about selling my sideshow one for that.
That's a nice.
I heard it got delayed till the end of this year.
Oh, good. That gives me more time.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
That's what Jem was telling me.
It might be next year. Probably gonna be next year. That'd be my guess. Anyhow, Jason, what you think about it, man?
Look, I think it's really impressive. I think we haven't really seen one as good as that since probably maybe this CM Predator.
Yeah.
Is that the Comic Cat?
No, the from Cinema Cat.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Sideshow, yeah. But I don't know I like this one. I like this one. I like the XM. But the pose on this is great. I do want a Predator also, and I'm still looking, but I like it.
PJ, you all right?
Yeah, I'm here, man. I'm just letting you guys talk.
You gotta mute your mic. We're hearing everything you're doing.
Mute your mic or talk to us.
Oh, okay. What'd you hear me doing, man?
Everything.
Scratching something. I'm only assuming I know what it is.
We heard you opening the door, the winds.
Oh,
Stop
okay.
at 7-Eleven.
It's a good thing you're not having private time because we would have heard that.
Yeah.
No, because I was about to stop by a bar or something, but I'm thinking it might be too loud. I'm about to
Yeah,
start like having a
take
drink.
us in there with you, PJ.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll take.
Man on
Have
the
you got your
street.
singles,
around
PJ?
here. Yeah, I got Tilted Kilt around here. I don't know if you guys know about
Tilted Kilt is great. I love Tilted Kilt. They just need to show UFC fights.
I was about to do that, but I don't know, man. It might be too loud there.
Hey, put some of them waitresses on camera.
Hey, man, it's Friday.
I'm sure that'll boost our ratings.
Make a statue
I'm
of
sure
this.
too.
Look at this fine statue on the pole.
Yeah. Why the statue moving? So next,
So speaking, going back to Predator, right? Real quick. I mean, I definitely want that Predator. The one with is it the Berserker Predator? Is that what it's called?
No, Cracked Tusk Predator.
Oh yeah.
The Tusk Predator.
Yeah, Cracked Tusk.
I mean, I know he's from the comic books, but I didn't read the comic books too much. So, I mean, I'm really happy with my Sideshow Jungle Predator, because to me, that's the, like when you think of Predator, you think of the original Predator, right? So I'm happy with him. So, I don't know, depending on the price, I might pass on that Tusk Predator and just pick up the Xenomorph.
I just want to do a quick shout out to someone in the chat. Rogue Rick said that his wife came to buy a statue with him once. Mate, it's a slippery slope, that, There's 4 pieces in my collection now that now belong to my wife, so be careful of that.
So moving on, this is one that's got your boy contemplating moving to the 1/3 round.
Really?
Yeah, it really got me losing sleep at night. The Nightfall Prime 1 Azrael Order of Saint Dumas.
Jean-Paul Valet.
Yes. Please
he is a thing of beauty, mate.
Jean-Paul Valet.
Yes, Jean-Paul Valet.
And it looks like he's just stepped straight out of the pages of the comic.
I know.
What is Jean-Paul Valet?
That's his name.
Oh, Azrael.
Called Azrael.
Yeah.
And he stepped up. He replaced Batman when Batman's back was broken by Bane.
No, I knew who he was. I didn't know his real name. That's what I was thrown off.
From the Order of Saint Dumas. Yes, this I might have to break down to get this. That's no BS. This thing looks freaking insane. And the only thing they'll make it perfect is if the light worked.
Like his eyes.
No, the light. That thing on his neck, that's a light.
Oh, okay.
Remember when Bane was whooping his ass and he said light, and the light turned on and kind of blinded him, and it kind of gave him an opening to get on Bane's ass. But I mean, everything, the pouches and the arm. I mean, it just looks it looks perfect, And another thing, because I'm a Rodney, we fan of sculpted capes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Cape was sculpted. I mean, it would be. But I can overlook that. That's no problem. I've been waiting a long time for, I don't have any Batman statues. I do want one, but this is always one of my favorite iterations of Batman. So
yeah. Sometimes you got to make an exception for the sculpt versus mixed media.
Yeah.
What do you think of the alternate head?
I think it's got 2 of them.
Yeah, I don't like the other head at all.
But you know what, Rodney? I think that the one that visor one, I think, didn't he look like that in Batman versus Punisher, the DC one?
See, I kind of remember him looking like he looks right now in this video. I have to pull that comic out again.
Because at some point,
I'm telling you now, I've got that comic, and that is spitting image from.
Thank you. I knew it. That's what it is.
What the other head is?
Yeah, the one with the visor. That's what he had when with the Punisher one. This one is from Nightfall, the one that they have on the statue. But this is, I gotta have this.
I think also because it's 1/3, I think the posable cape's probably the better option because he's already going to take up a lot of real estate.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I have no idea where I'm going to put it. It won't fit in my little Kalax's head. But I figure out something.
Find space.
I figured something.
If you buy it, you will find the space.
Oh yeah, there ain't no question. And another thing, the base is gigantic. I don't know if they got a shot of the base. The base is right on the cue. Look, the base is gigantic. So I don't know. I figured something out, but yeah, I gotta have it. Jason, I know you wanna speak on this.
This is really tempting, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like that's my childhood there, man. You know, like I was probably 12 or 13, I think, when that happened in the comics, and I was like, I remember reading the comic and, oh my god, you know, like you see him just pick up crack, you know, and you're like, wow. And then when you saw, I remember when the comic came out in the newsstand, you looked at it, it was Batman's back, you know, and you're like, Jesus, that doesn't look anything like Batman that I know, but like, it was an amazing story, and I'm glad to see that it's finally got some love. But see, how good is that from Prime? Like, they're going back to the 90s, man, like that Kingdom Come, you know, stuff like that. Yeah. These are the golden stories, in my opinion, you know. That
I was about to say, that was the glory days, Jack.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All these Gimp Robins and Goth Batmans and all that kind of shit. You know what I mean?
Hey, we ain't promoting that kind of beautiful stuff. Statue.
I mean, I ain't saying the statue ain't beautiful, but I ain't coming down here every day and getting the freaking creeps because this fucking thing is smiling at me every day. You know what I mean?
Actually, you know what? To be honest, like I wasn't like that. First of all, that I know you guys are talking about what's that called?
Batman Nightfall.
Batman. I'm saying like is it the Batman Who Laughs or Joker Who Laughs? What's the name of that statue?
That's next, BJ.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, like. Speaking of Nightfall, I mean, I love that statue, but that thing is huge. Like, I mean, congrats to you, Thor, if you're gonna pick it up, and Jason, you do pick it up. But man, I mean, that thing, I'm telling you, Prime 1 is killing it with these statues. I mean, what do you guys think about that?
What, the Batman Who Laughs?
Or not, just Prime 1 in general now. Like with all these statues that they're coming out, especially with the Batman, the new Batman.
Oh, ain't no question.
Yeah, next year, that's all I'm probably gonna be getting is Prime 1 stuff. So
I don't know if I said they're killing it. I think their new pieces look great, but I still haven't seen them jump to like before. I mean, I don't know how the franchise, the licenses work either, but they still, you know, release stuff. Releasing their stuff still takes a long time.
Yeah, I mean, actually, they do. They preview a lot of stuff and then, you know, get ready to wait 2-3 years before you get it in hand. But in saying that, too,
yeah,
like, I get where you're coming from, Ryan. Are you saying, like, their quality's always been that sort of level? You know, like if you look at their Frank Miller Batman and stuff like that, these pieces were exceptional. So, they haven't really entered a new level. Cool. They've just continued great work with what they usually do.
I mean, the new pieces they're coming out with are cool. Go ahead, PJ.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Ryan. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, the new pieces they come out, like that new Frank Miller one from what's it, Dark Knight 3 Master Race?
Yeah,
that one looks incredible.
Yeah, we're gonna be.
That one looks really nice. If I had the room, I'd probably get that because I have like the DC Collectibles 12-inch one, and I still love that thing. And that looks.
Well, actually, that's the one out of all of them that Adrian was the most keen on.
Yeah, and that one looks incredible, and you can like switch out the bat symbols and stuff.
It's good that he's got the kryptonite ring and everything too. So.
Yeah, I'd never display that.
I want to see cool, but what the other head looks like. If they got another head, I just want to see it.
Yeah. I don't do 1/3. I mean, I think I'm gonna have 1/3, one third piece at the end of the year, and that's it. I just don't have the room for it. So a lot of this, and that Deathstroke looks incredible, and so does Huntress.
Deathstroke is really
especially
nice.
Deathstroke. That's gonna be the best.
He's 1/4 though. I don't think he's 1/3.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
No, that's Sisko on the back.
He's 1/3.
See, that's
he's 1/3.
For real.
I was on their website, just looking at the pictures as we were talking.
Yeah.
So when I click into it, then it said 1/3. I was like,
and they put that Sisko on it that makes it really deeper than it has to be.
Yeah, that was kind of a dumb idea, and I hope they nix that.
Yeah, I think for me.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Good.
Now, I was gonna say for me, I guess the reason, and I don't hate it, I've never liked Batman with the blue cape. So that Master Race one, because
Sacrilege.
yes, I said it. I like him with the black cape. I'm glad that they made the change with the logo where you could switch out the logo, because I don't like the yellow either. I like the black logo. But yeah, the blue cape is like, if they did that with the black cape, I would like it more. But I'm happy with my Batman.
Yeah, I hope they do the new 52 Batman, and I hope the rumors aren't true that you were talking about that they canceled it, because.
Yeah, I hope they're wrong too.
Well, those are supposed to go with your dark side, right? I think.
Yeah. I don't see why. With all of the hype around the dark side that I just got, we're talking about the Prime one, new 52 one that I did a review on. It looks, I love it. I think it's one of my top 3 pieces. But I mean, obviously, it's my newest piece. So, that may change when the next new one comes in there.
Wait,
but I like
Ryan.
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Yo, Ryan, this is your first Prime One piece?
No, I have 1, 2, 3. I have 5 Prime One pieces.
Yeah, your Autobots and that are Prime One too.
Yeah. I have the G1, the G1 Optimus, the G1 Megatron, and the Beast Wars Optimus, and then Green Lantern, the same New 52 as the Dark Side. And then Megatron Beast Wars will be coming in.
Well, how long? Well, you said that they take a long time to release. Like, how long did your statues take to release? Like Darkseid, for instance.
So, well, Darkseid, I don't know if they're giving priority to the New 52 ones or something. They don't seem to be taking a long time. I'm hearing an echo through your phone, PJ.
Is it? Go ahead.
But yeah, so
Other hand.
What kind of bar did you go to, PJ?
Let me
that's not tilt or kilt.
Because I had it on my Bluetooth. It's not mine. It's my phone.
Oh, it's Jason's.
Hmm?
You're playing your sound on your YouTube.
Keep seeing your meter.
There you go.
Now that's PJ. The air is PJ.
Well, shall we have a look at the Dark Knight 3, Thor?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Wait, that wasn't mine, right?
The echo
No,
was
what you
wind is.
Just stay out the strip club, homie.
Yeah, keep your windows up.
Right.
Just kidding. Go ahead.
That's definitely not tilt to kilt.
So this is going to be the Master Race Batman, which another one looks incredible.
Now, I have to be honest. I've read Dark Knight 2. I only got a few into the Dark Knight 3 Master Race. I still need to finish the series, but what I did read of it was really good. So,
oh, yeah, I'm about to say, if you into Superman, you definitely want to read this one. Yeah, oh yeah.
I don't like when I see Batman beating Superman up. I think it's a bit bullshit.
Oh no, not in this one. Not in this one. This one, I don't know if they came from Candor or where they, we got a whole bunch of I think we echoing again. But
yeah, we're definitely echoing.
Him and Superman working together on this one. But this
video frozen.
No. I've just got the. It's a really good image of it. So
it's just still.
This one your side, Jason.
Incredible. You can switch out the symbol and sculpted cape like I like it. Yeah, I know you don't like the blue colors around it, but this one, if I can have them both, I'd definitely get them both. But I've been waiting so long on that Azrael. I gotta have that one, but if not, I would be getting this.
Yeah, like for me, I would pick the Nightfall one over this one. If I was picking between the two, I would pick that one too. For me, as far as the Miller Batmans, I like the ones where he's bruised up and cut up and stuff. So, to go along with the black cape. But yeah, I mean, I think this one is nice. It's really nice. It's not the one I'm crazy about.
Which is the Nightfall one that you're talking about?
The one we just looked at.
Yeah, the Azrael.
The one in the armor.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But look, it's chalk and cheese. I mean, like, it's what we were talking about. Like, that's Nightfall's gold. Like, there'd be collectors today, like younger guys that wouldn't even have a clue what the Nightfall one. They go, oh man, it looks cool, but I don't know anything about it.
Right. Yeah.
So whereas Dark Knight 3, I mean, it's not that old. We're talking what, maybe 3-4 years was when Dark Knight 3 came out or something. So.
2 years ago, I thought.
Yeah, 2 years ago. Yeah,
about 2 years.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. Yeah. So that'll be still fresh in the minds of a lot of collectors. Plus, they've done the animated Dark Knight 1 and 2 movies as well. So people that don't read the comics, that watch the cartoons and stuff like that, well, they're aware of the character too. And look,
is that number
it's
one?
Frank Miller. So
is that number 1 and 2?
So they've done them in animated films.
Yeah.
I've only seen the animated ones. I have yet to read the book.
Actually, those are both the Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, Dark Knight and Dark Knight Returns. Yeah.
Yeah, but they actually had a Dark Knight 2. Yeah, but those 2 parts were the first story, but the second one really sucked.
They don't have an animated one off the second.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised DC hasn't done an animated thing on Nightfall as good as that story was. I'm surprised they haven't done that.
Well, actually, look, I'll tell you what. Now they've just done that Death of Superman one. They may be looking at probably redoing a lot of the old classic stories.
Bring out the heavy hitters. Do No Man's Land. I want that one too.
Oh yeah, that was a great story arc. Yeah, I like that one.
First, they got to do Cataclysm.
Well, yeah, the lead up.
Yeah. Then they could do. Well, I mean, the way they're doing it, damn, I think it's me.
Sure.
Yeah, I've got my volume right down, so it's not me.
Yeah.
Is your microphone set on cardioid?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. If your microphone's set to use there's 2 microphones on your blue. Yeah. Oh, you know why it is? It's because you have your blue turned around. Your mic, Thor, so it's facing the speakers. That's why it's picking it up.
Speakers over.
You're supposed to be able to see the Bluetooth symbol when you use the Yeti.
Oh. Okay.
And you just keep it straight upright.
Yeah, it came out. Anyhow. Yeah, but
Well, should we continue the Batman theme with looking at the Batman who laughs?
Might as well.
Because we know Thor loves to get shit scared and stuff like that. But this one's going to be in your collection, I assume, Thor, sitting there center square?
Not a chance.
Oh, man.
I mean, like I said, it looks amazing, but
yeah. It's creepy as fuck.
Yes, it is.
I've never seen it.
So I'd say the left hand. I'll tell you what, though, like, I don't think it's an X or fail, because if you look, I'd assume that left hand Jokerized Robin, the one by himself, is the one that you get as the exclusive. So
that's waitlisted already.
Yeah, I don't see it as a must-have.
Oh, the exclusive is waitlisted.
On the base is good enough.
But they still got the regular one available.
Yeah.
As far as I know, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I hear you. I totally agree. I don't think it's necessary at all.
Especially with the Robins already on the base. I don't know why you would even want that.
I mean, you two read the story. Is that something?
It's picture perfect.
No, I mean,
it's picture perfect. Look, dude, it's picture perfect. That extra Robin, though, I don't recall one looking like that with the green hair.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Was he in the story, or what the hell is that all about?
He may have been, but I don't recall seeing him.
Yeah, that's Damien.
Oh, the EX is Damien?
The extra one, is Damien.
Huh.
Yo, guys, I have bounce. But if you guys are still on when I come back, I'll join you guys again.
Yep, no
All right,
worries.
PJ, man.
Take
All
care.
right,
Thanks
later.
for jumping
Be
on.
safe,
Throw
man.
those dollars out, man, while y'all did. Make it rain, homie.
Predator.
Make it
man.
rain.
Oh, and regarding Jeff Morris, your comment, yeah, there is talk that DC Animated is going to do Batman Hush. So,
Oh,
Didn't they kind of do it already, but not all the way with the Bad Blood one? Wasn't that kind of like Hush or no?
not that I recall. I don't think they've touched on that one yet.
Because I thought they had one that involved, at least I thought it, and it was an older Damian Wayne, which I think is very similar to the Hush one, right?
See, I don't remember Hush. I gotta read it.
All right, so who's going to get this one? Who's going to get the Batman Who Laughs?
You.
I think you.
I need to sell it to the wife first.
I didn't like the story enough to even consider this. It's gorgeous though.
You know what, Rodney? I'm with you, I think, man, in that. Like, I think it's an impressive piece. It looks intimidating as hell. If you're a hardcore Batman fan, it's probably a must. But as you know, I'm not. Yeah. I'm more Superman, so.
Yeah. Hey, they had a Nightmare Doomsday, though.
Yeah, if they had the Batman Doomsday, yeah, hell yeah, probably on that.
That might happen next.
Yeah, nah, y'all, I couldn't do it.
It's way too creepy.
What about you, Ryan?
For the Batman Who Laughs?
Yeah.
No. I'll never go to sleep, man. I'm not looking at a thing. That's like me getting a Xeno. It's like me getting a Xenomorph, like life-size bust, and putting it in my bedroom. I'm like, no, I'm never gonna sleep.
See, I'd be way more comfortable with a Xenomorph than I would this abomination. You know what I mean? Like, even though it would be 2 levels below me, I would still, just knowing it was in the house would make my skin crawl.
Well, moving on, guys. What about the Injustice Aquaman?
Oh, you, Rain.
I'm game. I might get it. I'm going to see what the price is because I might sell. Well, I'm still on the fence of whether I'm keeping the Sideshow one.
I love those bases.
Did you have the X with the Sideshow one, Ryan, or just the the collectors?
Yeah, I was able to get it brand new like 3 months ago, I think.
Don't get rid of the X.
Really?
Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't see them doing a long-haired, like, comic book version of Aquaman for a very long time.
I don't really care about that, though. Because the only reason I like the long-haired one on the Aquaman I have is that his neck looks, I don't know if you've ever viewed it from the side. It looks odd.
His trap
it's
looks
more
too
noticeable
big
on the regular profile, the regular head sculpt.
Yeah, no, I see what you mean.
Yeah, it's kind of, it looks like he's got neck problems or something.
Huh.
Well, look, it's quarter scale for me, so this is potentially on the radar. Just got to look at the pricing. You know, I mean, if it's Doomsday Marquette pricing, then no. But
yeah,
what's the Doomsday Marquette?
Oh well, we don't know. But I mean, judging by what their other Marquette pricing and that's been so far, I don't think it's going to be cheap.
You're talking about Sideshows?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a rumor going around. We're talking 1,300.
Well, that's a rumor, though. We like, there's nothing official yet, right? Because the maquettes have been all over the place, from $650 to $1,200.
True. I mean, we'll find out.
Yeah, because isn't Rogue maquette? That's
Yeah,
$700, $715.
Yeah.
So it's all over.
Yeah.
So regarding Aquaman, is he a yes for anyone else bar me, or Ryan as well?
Maybe.
I'm not a big fan of. I don't know. I didn't play the game, so not a big. I don't know. Just this one and the Manta, they just don't do it. The bases look great. Like, I agree with you, Rodney. The bases look great, but I don't know. This iteration of the character, I'm just not a big fan of.
Yeah, I love the look of them both. The base is amazing, but I'm not into Aquaman or Black Manta, so nah.
All right, well, let's move on to the Black Manta then and have a look at him. Yeah. Now you're not a fan, Thor.
No, this is my guy. This is one of my favorite villains. I don't know. Maybe I had to see it in person, but it's just Black Manta. He's supposed to have that midnight black, armor and everything. But this looks too gray for me. And he's got his patented hook, he's got blades and everything. They tried to slip a manta ray in there on us on the base. The octopus, the shark looks nice, but I don't know. It does look a bit busy. Too many creatures. But I mean, he looks good. I think he looks better than the Aquaman, in my opinion.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Rebecca, I think it's Sisko also said in her video, but she said that some of the colors and that don't capture too well on camera, but in person it's absolutely amazing.
Right. Yeah, I really want to like it because, like I said, this is one of my favorite villains. But I was a little disappointed when I saw it.
I get what you're saying with the color scheme too, but that's what I was telling you off air too. That his uniform was a bit more silver in the game. So if they're going for like accuracy with the character in the game and stuff, then they've got it on the mark.
Right.
I love the base. This is another one. I love the base. I love that the addition of that shark on it. That adds a nice touch for me. But again, I'm not into Black Manta or Aquaman. So nice statues for somebody, just not me.
I mean, the creatures look real. I mean, even got that wet effect on them and everything. It's just
they've done well. They've done well with the special effects in that on it, I think.
I never played the game either.
No, you got to get on board, guys. It's a good game.
Yeah, I don't have any. I don't play.
I'm still stuck on Mass Effect, dude.
Yeah, I am. I do have the book.
Still stuck on that orgy scene, Rodney.
I need to go back and finish that. No, that was Thor.
Sorry.
He liked the blue chick.
Oh, come on, man. You can't go past Miranda.
Yeah, she was tired.
So we'll move on to Lobo. This is one that we're all pretty interested in.
The community was losing their mind over this one when this came. So, I mean, it does look amazing.
Now, this is an X that I think would be really good. Them space dolphins, man. Anyone who's a Lobo fan knows his relationship with space dolphins and what they did to him to make him fall in love with them. So that's a big bonus for me. And I like the fact, now look what Sideshow did with theirs. You had to buy the dog separately, and now you get dog with him as standard.
I'm going to tell you, I had no idea what the dolphins were for because I guess he's next to Aquaman or something. So when I was watching videos and I would see the dolphins, I would just see the one dolphin first. I'm like, why is there a random dolphin set up on this table? And it wasn't until
Rodney, if you don't know the backstory, I'll tell it to you really quickly. It's really funny, okay? So you know he's a menace. He just goes around killing stuff for fun, shits and giggles. He comes across this planet with a sentient race of space dolphins, and they're all telekinetically linked with each other. And he's causing chaos now on their planet. So what they do is they actually add him to the consciousness of the group. And he's suddenly assaulted with waves of love and affection and everything from the dolphins. You know what I mean? And he's got an intimate connection to the dolphins. And the dolphins are being hunted by these arseholes. And he can actually feel their pain and their hatred towards them. So and then once they use him to get rid of the hunters, they basically kick him out of the collective. And he's always trying to get back to it.
Okay, so he was like a hippie, a dude love type.
Well, imagine like the most warlike person that suddenly granted peace and serenity, and then having it stripped away from him. So that's what happened to him.
So he's trying to get back to it. Okay. Yeah, because it wasn't until they moved over to the Lobo statue and I saw the dolphin on the other side. I'm like, oh, I guess they both have something to do with him.
And I'll tell you what, the detail in the base and that is absolutely amazing. Like, look at all that mangled metal and features and stuff on there.
Yeah, this one is sick. Now, and since I'm not a Lobo guy, for a while I was like, all right, well, the Sideshow one is blue. This one's white. Every time I see him in shows or cartoons or anything, he's white. So what color is Lobo?
Bluish white.
Okay. See, this is grayish.
Yeah.
Kind of white right here. But yeah, I love this one.
Well, if you look at any of the animateds, he's always that color. Like he's always that really pasty, like Joker white with a bit of grey through it. But in the comics, he's a bit more got that. He is grey, but he's got a bluish tinge to him. It's just the distinctiveness of his race.
I'm betting the Dolphins are separate. You probably got to buy them separate.
That's what I was about to say.
300, 400 a piece or something.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, that's a hell of an EX, man. That's got to be separate. You buying these things with.
Yeah. Well, David F's on the same page as you. He said the Dolphins are probably in $300 as X.
Yeah, they got to be separate because that's at least 2 boxes right there. You know, if not 3, 1 box each for each Dolphin. So I mean, I don't know.
I mean, because they look great. I just didn't know what they were for.
And like little things like, okay, differences between this one and the Sideshow one, because I've got the Sideshow one, right? Now, I'm not being biased. I actually like this Prime one more than the Sideshow one, just because of the amount of detail. Like now, the mixed media and attention to detail in the Sideshow one is not to be sneezed at. It's absolutely amazing. That's why it was so up there for so long. But things like the weapon that he's using looks better and more comic book accurate. The way that they've got the chains of his hook wrapped around his arm is more like how he would have it, you know, where you've got to try and do that yourself with the Sideshow one, and it doesn't usually turn out too well. I like the hairstyle in that. It's less dreads and more just like raggedy, you know, which is what he's like in the comics. And look, the skulls and that on his knee pads and stuff like that is just another level up. In saying that, you're probably going to be able to buy 2 Lobos from Sideshow for the price of this one.
This is a quarter, right? This is a quarter.
This is 1/3, ain't it? I thought
this one's 1/3.
It's right next to Aquaman. It's third or quarter?
This is 1/3.
Because I thought it's right next to Aquaman.
Yeah, but as you see next to Aquaman, that's his trident's coming up to like his elbow.
Yeah, he coming up to like his waist.
Yeah, I thought everything on that table was a quarter, but okay. I like this one more because it's not mixed media. I mean, that's a simple answer for me. Like, it wins over for me because I guess the chains.
The only mixed media is the rags, like that rag on the gun and around his knee.
Yeah, mixed media doesn't usually do much for me, like on a statue. So
don't tell Dave it.
I know. Hey, I'm more impressed when you can sculpt it and make it look like clothes than when you.
I'm gonna tell you that skull on the face is insane. I mean, the textures on all this stuff is just crazy. I mean, really.
I like the dog.
Yeah.
Well, actually, look, in saying that, the dog looks pretty much exactly the same as the Sideshow one. So I don't see too many improvements there over the dog.
Okay.
Well, I mean, as a former bulldog owner, if you get closer to it, you can see these spots like here. And my dog used to have like that. You can see under her skin, she had these pigmentations, and they captured that on this dog. You know, so I think they just went a little bit further. You know,
but he's a space dog.
Yeah. Yeah. But this one looks incredible. I mean, you know, I'm not a Lobo fan either, but this one, I'm quite sure this is going to be way
to another 1/3 scale from their DC lineup, Deathstroke.
Yeah, this is Brian, the comic one too.
This is you, sir.
Yeah. So I keep looking at it. I've been looking at like this whole time. Even when we talked about other pieces, I like had them up in a separate window and still had this one open. I really like that one. I think because like my favorite Deathstroke statue that I've ever seen, and I feel like I've seen quite a few, is the Kotobuki one, the 1/6 scale. I think that one's the best one. And Jason, I know Jason has it.
Yeah.
I'm not as much a big fan of the Sideshow one personally. So I guess is the Kotobuki one, is that New 52 style? Is that what that is?
The
Deathstroke behind you?
Kotobuki one, no, that's more before New 52. The Sideshow one's more New 52.
Because I thought he had more stuff on him in the New 52, like pouches and.
Well, in the New 52, they did a reboot of it wasn't a reboot. He actually had something where, he's got that healing factor like Wolverine. Like it stopped working and he was injured and stuff and had to go back to this place, like this temple or whatever that had been taking care of him. And in that, they actually, when it reactivated, it actually made him young as well. But his eye grew back as well. Like, he's missing an eye. And then when he went to go fight, he was shithouse. He was getting his ass kicked left, right, and center. And he actually had to dig his eye out again with a knife to get his balance back.
Dedication for real.
But a lot of people regard this the Arkham Deathstroke. A lot of people say that's the best one they've seen.
But see, inside that, I was never a
about
fan
that
of that
one. That was
because I wasn't a fan of the Arkham Knight games. I mean, I played them, but I wasn't like a hardcore fan. Like if you give me a comic book representation of a character compared to, like a game version of it, I'll take the comic any day. But this Deathstroke is absolutely amazing. Like this is how he looks now in the comics now. So
in the comics, yeah, that's a perfect.
I forgot the Arkham. The Arkham one looks good, but it, like I agree, it
had weak magnet problems in the hand too.
Did it? I just remember the face sculpt looked.
I know of at least 4 people who had it that
stylized.
The one that holds the gun fell off and shattered, and a couple of them were waiting on replacements still and stuff like that. But yeah,
that's crap.
Yeah, this is when I go to the comic book shop and they have the wall with all the Deathstroke stuff. This is what he looks like.
Yeah, there's only a few. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, that was it. This is what he looks like in the comic book shop.
Yeah, I was going to say there's only a few characters I probably make some a few DC characters I make some more room for. And I think one of them is Deathstroke and the other one's probably Red Hood. For me, at least.
That's a good shot of him right next to the Nightfall. Give you a good size comparison.
Yeah, you can see how big they are and how impressive they are.
That base is gigantic too, man. Look at that. The size.
It doesn't need to be.
Yeah, that was really kind of a dumb decision because that makes it so much deeper. And they're already Prime 1 pieces, in my opinion, are already hard to display. 1/3 point is that twice as hard, right?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, look, most of us collect investors or custom cabinets and that, and we make them for quarter scale, and then you throw a 3rd scale into the mix and you're like, oh shit, where am I going to put this thing? So
much less half scale.
And make room for it.
I made room for my half scale cap.
You buy it, you will find room for it because you won't.
I'm about to ask you, where's the old boy?
He's to the left of the computer now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as I said, I've rejigged everything around, so.
That's what we got up next.
We've got the Alien Xenomorph, the one that.
Okay.
Yeah, this one looks good. This one looks really good.
Mike's wife might be getting this one.
I believe she is. When we go back to do Iron Man unboxing, we can ask her.
Yeah, I can't get both of them.
So I'd say the X is the other egg where these where the face hug is like launching out of the egg.
Yeah, I see that. But
so is the egg the exclusive?
It must be because you get another one there like on the base where it's got the egg with the face huggers crawling out of the egg. So.
You'd kind of have to reposition it a little bit because right now it looks like he's not paying the Predator no mind. Like I guess you kind of have to like move him sort of facing him more.
Yeah.
But it looks really good to the base, everything. You see, you got the Whaling Company symbol on that.
Oh yeah.
See it? Yeah.
Make me want to watch the movies.
Yeah.
And pull out the comics.
All the spines on the tail.
Yeah, David F said that it might be an exclusive, but it could be a switch out for the other egg.
Which
it could be too.
These are kind of lame exclusives, aren't they? Like just another. If that's another egg right beside, it's like really. There's already one on the base.
Yeah, I wouldn't be going for the eggs.
Why don't you just make it cheaper? Why don't you here? How about here's the exclusive?
For the 200.
Here's a great exclusive.
For that exclusive.
Remove that stupid bar that makes the thing that much taller. There's your exclusive. You just saved 2 inches of height on your statue. Now you can actually display it like in a. Now you can display it easier.
Well, if that's a $200 exclusive, it's a stupid exclusive.
but wouldn't you rather have them remove that pole? I mean, look how much taller that pole is. It doesn't need to be that tall.
No, it could end where his hand is.
Yeah. That's the exclusive. Maybe things shorter. You know.
I need to see the rest of. See how tall.
I kind of like the pole. I mean, maybe not that tall. Like you say, end it where his hand stops.
Yeah, just end it a couple inches because you save. I mean, that makes it a lot easier to display.
No, it's not that much taller than his hand. Yeah. I say keep it.
But I mean, look, they didn't even have to have the hand that tall. He could be gripping it right beside his head, and then cut 5 inches off the height. And look, now you can display this wherever you want.
So what do you think of that face sculpt?
I don't like when they do that stuff, though. I like it.
So you think Kim, the alien doing this versus this is going to be that big a deal? I'm just asking.
If their original artist if their original idea was having his hand up there, don't limit it because the base and you're worried about how people are going to display it. If they want it, they will buy it and figure out where to put it. I don't think the pole was that much bigger, that much higher to where it's really a problem. Now the Seth on the Deathstroke, I think that might be unnecessary, but no, I kind of like it the way it is.
Oh, it's a pass for me because I don't do the Alien stuff, but I'm sure that Alien fans out there will be excited.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't get it, but I mean, the gloss on the head and everything just looks fantastic. You know, that's to me. A lot of people, what was it? The Alien Warriors, one of the sideshow, when they first, everybody always loved it. I mean, I thought it looked okay, but to me, this one looks way better than that one, in my opinion. You know,
there's like a dog alien or something too that people really like.
I think that's Prime One. Prime One does it. They doing one. I don't know which dog alien they talking about. I hear people talking about a dog because remember Gary was saying he had a dog alien.
Yeah, Sideshow did one, a little Marquette one, and wasn't that popular.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure which one they're talking about, but this I like this one a lot. You know, like I said, I'm not collecting alien stuff, but yeah.
Yeah, if I had the jingle to get it to go with the Predator because that's pretty close to a definite, then yeah. But since I know this one's going to be pricey up there too, I have to pass on it. I love the way it looks though. But I don't like. I feel like I have to get a Predator before I stop collecting. I don't feel like I have to get an alien statue before I stop. So,
yeah.
But do you want to get a 1/3?
Would I what?
But you set on getting a 1/3, or is it more just about the art?
It's just about the art. But the Predator is not 1/3. It's just big. It's a quarter, right?
He's a 1/4, right?
Yeah, oh, they are. My mistake.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
Yeah.
So I hope our Bud's wife does get this week and I'm watching the unboxing.
Because I definitely want to see it.
I definitely want to see it.
Let's move on to this one here. This is one for Ryan. I'm sure that Ryan will be wanting to add it into his collection.
Yeah.
You snuck a Doomsday in there?
This Rogue?
No, this is Optimus Prime Jetpack.
Woo!
Jet power.
No, I don't do the movie. I don't do the movie ones there. The movies suck.
This one, this is a lot of scratch for this one.
Did you see it's $3,100 or something ridiculous?
$3,100. They on some real good stuff.
Why would anyone buy that? The movie was stupid.
Yeah, it's no way.
Somebody's gonna like the way it looks.
Your boy
Kelvin Loke is like the only one who probably wants that. I mean,
I'm about to say your boy the scammer probably buy it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not into Transformer statues, so it wouldn't work for me.
So I guess it's a no for the other one too, Ryan, the Bumblebee one.
I can't do the movie ones, man. The movies weren't good. And to me, the Transformers are from the TV shows, the cartoons.
Yeah, the Generation 1.
I grew up with the Generation 1, and I like the Beast Wars stuff too because it was a little different. So that's just me.
Yeah,
if you dig the movie ones, more power to you. But they take up a lot of room and they're so expensive.
All right, well then let's move on to the next one. This is one that you wanted to have a look at, wasn't it, Rodney? Fist of the North Star.
Yeah, this is a heartbreaker.
Rodney got fisted by the North Star. That's disgusting, right?
Oh man.
Now I know nothing about this, so we'll let you carry on with this one, Rodney. Why don't you like it?
Well, I'm going to copy exactly what Alex said. Basically, if you've ever seen this, they are punching people and their heads are exploding, their bodies are opening up. It is the most bloody, violent anime I've ever seen. And for them, and when I think of Prime 1, I think of, good, exciting, bloody bases and not lazy bases. This to me is a lazy base because I should see some blood and guts and some bodies on that base straight up. I should now the poses on the figures I don't mind. It's crazy because it looks like you got to buy 2 different statues because there's no way they can switch that out to get those different poses. So those are 2 different statues you have to buy. But it was just Fist of the North Star was something I was excited to see Prime 1 making statues of, making a line of, because I figured, all right, Prime 1, I love the way they do their bases, so I can't wait to see what they do. And then when they do this and I see the base, it was like, it hurt. So it went from something I was really excited to see to
something you
I
weren't.
can't mess with it now.
But to me, it's not just the base, man. It's the pose. It's just all a little vanilla. You know what I mean? Like the EX. I think Alex is right. He had a point. The EX should have been like that bearded face. Remember?
Well, yeah. The bearded face would have been cool from the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, right. When he comes
is this
back,
off the original, or is this off the newer series that came out, or was it a movie that came out afterward?
The movie is old.
The movie came out first, and then I think the TV series came on. Yeah.
But wasn't there like a redo recently within the last 10 years?
I don't know anything about that.
Yo! He's back for the end of the show.
Where them dollars at? Where them dollars at?
Yeah. What do you think about Fist of the North Star, man?
Yeah, that looks dope. That looks dope.
We disagree. So.
Yeah.
What? You getting it, Rodney?
No, man, that base sucks. I'm sorry.
Really?
Yeah, I like the look.
Rodney wanted more action on the base, more blood and gore.
Yeah.
It's
Prime 1.
I don't like the pose. I think the pose is boring.
The blood spatter wasn't right, PJ. Surprise, surprise.
See, both of those poses to me are Ken. Both of those poses to me are Ken. Now, I would have liked to see the bearded Ken from the beginning, but those don't bother me. The base bothers me. Those bases.
The boring base. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, come on now, y'all did my Witcher base with the short, with all the blood and all that stuff, and this is one.
Would you put like exploded body pieces and intestines? And
yes,
all that kind of
yes, you could have limbs and a body split in half or something on it. Yes, yes.
Well, let's move over to one that some of the people in the chat have been waiting to see. They've been mentioning it. And arguably, probably the surprise of the con, really, the It statue, the half scale It.
Oh yeah,
this one I'm sure you're going to get Thor.
Not this time. Haven't even seen the movie.
And
like a posable string.
You gotta be something. You can't keep running out to CVS and buying balloons and stuff like that,
or have to buy helium.
Yeah, some kind of PVC sculpt for the balloon. You might have PVC as part of your statue. Oh no!
No, how would they even do that though? Because it's gonna just. There's no way they'd have to make that so thick, wouldn't they? The string.
And a lot of people.
Look at that
That
face,
light-
though, guys. Is that not straight from the movie or what?
That light they got shining on it just makes it look even more creepy. I love it.
With the blue light.
The blue light. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah, Rebecca did say, Sisko did say in the thing that because of a lot of the big ones, they had these blue lights on, the colors looked off. She said, but it is pasty white, just like the movie.
Yeah, it looks perfect.
So creepy.
It's perfect. I wasn't.
I think it's good.
Looks nice.
Look,
Yeah,
I think if you're a horror fan and you're a horror collector, this one's going to be a must. This is going to be like what I would say for me, their prime 1/2 scale Henry Cavill.
Yeah, I think if you liked it, I didn't like it. I didn't like the old It or the remake, but it looks just like the Pennywise from the movie. I know there's that whole district because I guess ECC is doing one, and it's smaller than this though, right? Because this is how you said this is half. Yeah, it's
how
more
creepy
expensive
is
and
Georgie's
smaller.
hand coming out of the sewer and the boat?
I love that touch. People complain because they're like it's not movie accurate. To me, it's such a nice, touch to it though. And it is creepy.
Yeah.
And I think you can remove the hand, right? You can move it.
Oh, I'm unsure.
Yeah, I thought I saw that
That'd be
somewhere.
smart if they did that.
Yeah, that looks like a real.
I love that.
Looks like a real, street corner. That's crazy.
This is kind of the same situation with the Batman Who Laughs. I love the statue. I wasn't crazy about the movie. Like I wasn't crazy about it. So
I thought. I mean, I liked the movie, and to be honest, it's kind of like it's kind of hard to capture like that 80s feel to a movie, and I thought they did a pretty good job with trying to do that. And since it's based out in the 80s, right?
Yeah.
So
I liked it better than the 80s one though. I like the remake better. But
Oh yeah, I do too. I thought it was better done.
Yeah,
well, actually, you know what it was, Rodney? I thought it was more accurate to the actual original Stephen King novel.
Okay. Yeah, I never read the story. It just
so Stephen King was pissed
a
off
little
at the
scarier.
It telemovie one that they did because they took a bit of liberties with the original story that he conceived.
Oh, he was mad at the television one?
Yeah, because they didn't cover the aspect that he was more of an interdimensional entity, which they did in the movie.
Okay. Yeah, the movie was creepier.
I would have this in my house before I had a Batman Who Laughs.
Really?
Yeah, I would.
Wow.
I think this would creep me out more than the Batman Who Laughs.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh man!
I remember when I was young and I first read that book, man. And anyone who read this book will understand with me. For the next 6 months, you're walking down the street and you look at drains and you just you won't go near them.
Oh no! Got a thing against clowns. We got some popcorn. Pop.
Look, another thing too. Terminator fans rejoice. Check this one out.
Oh man!
What do you think, boys?
What's this? What are you showing?
We're looking at the Terminator half scale.
I can't see it yet.
Yeah, waiting for it. Okay, all right. Damn. Okay.
Oh, it's gigantic.
Yeah, it is.
It's like you say, the base is a little. Ain't nothing really on the base.
And I've also noticed that's a Genesis one. That's not like the original T800. That's a T800 Genesis.
I ain't see Genesis.
You can tell because of the legs and the chest plate.
Oh, this is a pass for me. Genesis? Forget that.
See, robot statues don't do anything for me. I think that's why Terminator or Transformers.
How big is that? Because they like the same size. That's
both half scales. Yeah.
And it's next to Kong.
Are you sure this is from Jenny Smith? The little badge just says Terminator on it.
Oh, I'm just saying the differences between the original. I love my Terminator films. The original, like James Cameron T800s, like when you see them in, say, Terminator 1 and 2, like when you said special effect versions of them, that body type is more like Terminator Genesis, the T800 Genesis body kit.
No.
Yeah. Okay. I think it looks. because to be honest, I think it looks like the T-800 from the Terminator 2 movie.
The legs are different. Look at the legs.
Yeah,
the thighs.
Why the Genesis has the same thighs as the one you're showing me?
Yeah,
or?
The Genesis one's got the more flat thighs.
So this is definitely from Genesis.
It looks to me like it's from Genesis.
If it is, I'm out. Regardless, I'm out because first of all, that pose, like seriously, why can't anyone get an awesome pose with a Terminator or a T-800? Endoskeleton.
Freaking robot.
No, like, come on, man. You see, like, in the movies, like, they have, like, their guns out. Like, I mean, Sideshow came out with a piece. He has no guns, right? Prime 1 comes with a piece. There's no guns. Like, was he going to, like, just, like, run out, like, walk after you? Like, what's going on?
Shouldn't he have some lasers? Shouldn't he have some lasers or something?
Yeah, I'd actually, that's what I'd like. I'd actually like for him to have, like, like one of the plasma rifles or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's a hard
like
pass.
just like look. I mean, look at the pose. Like, what's he doing?
Nothing. Standing there.
Like, is
awaiting instructions, PJ.
He's a zombie. He's coming to eat your brain.
I know. Is he giving you like the death stare, or like is he like playing like I don't know?
You might feel differently if he catch up to you. That's all I got to say.
He's dragging that left leg. He's dragging that back leg, trying to get you.
Yeah, just like in the first one.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? The 800s never ran. The only thing that ran was the T1000, and what's the one after the T1000? The woman Terminator.
Oh, the DX.
DX.
Yeah. Those were the only ones that ran after you. Like, you didn't see Arnold coming around. He was just walking, like, everywhere.
Walking through
like,
walls,
walking through walls.
Yeah.
If he does, all right, let me ask you. If he doesn't have a gun.
Rob Mack just said that the pose was from the first film chasing Sarah into the factory with the limping leg.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's
really?
It looks like he's pulling his leg.
Rob, I think you're right, man. I think you're right, Rob.
Of all the poses they could have came up with, they came up the one where he's like gimped. Come on.
So like really said that
that's not intimidating.
He's looking into the horizon, waiting for his girlfriend to come back.
I'd much rather they do something where Arnold Schwarzenegger's face is half there, and you're seeing like some kind of skin somewhere on him.
Yeah.
And this is 1/3 scale?
Yeah. No, half. 1/2.
1/2. Oh.
I don't see the allure of having a 1/2 scale Terminator.
Oh, look, I know some hardcore Terminator fans that would love nothing more than have a 1/1 scale of the 200.
Yeah. Actually, Ryan, like my friend works for a company, and the CEO of the company collects Sideshow statues, but he only collects like 1-to-1 scale. Like if you go, he showed me like a video of like his boss's office, and I'm like, oh my gosh, just like all the Sideshow statues, but just real size.
Goodness gracious!
So because like I always wondered, like I was like, who collects these things? Like who collects but there are collectors who got money and they just instead of collecting quarter scale, they're like 1-to-1 scale.
Well, look, we all know there's you got figure collectors, you got 1/6 collectors, you got quarter scale collectors, 1/3, 1/2, and busts. Like everyone's different.
Yeah.
Everyone's got a preference.
Yeah, but when you watch the videos of them putting together like the Darth Vader one, it looks like it's plastic or fiberglass. It's like, what are you paying for?
It really does.
The size.
But it looks like not to.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, if you look at the original Sideshow Marquette, the T800 Terminator, that was I believe, either quarter or third scale, but that was made out of metal.
That's cool.
Yeah, and it really is cool. Like, there's no light-up features or anything like that on it, but it looks really cool.
But when there's that much mixed media, it just says to me that this thing's not going to last.
Yeah,
to me that sucks.
I mean, yeah, that sucks, especially if you're spending like $8,000 for a 1-to-1 scale. Like,
yeah, and how do you dust that? That's going to be a fucking.
Hey boys, should we show PJ the booth tour because he missed out at the beginning, so we can get his thoughts and feelings on the pieces that he missed out on.
Yeah. Oh, just real quick, referring back to the one to one scale. I feel like like Jason, you said like everyone collects 1/6, 1/4, and 1/3, and so forth. But I think 1 to 1 scale, those are like the 2%ers, man, that collect that stuff. Because like I mean, I could if I could. I'm thinking to myself, should I buy one to one scale or should I buy like 10 premium formats?
Yeah, that's what happens with me. Like that's what holds me back from Prime 1. That I go, oh yeah, it's beautiful, I'd love it, but $1,800, shit, I can get like 4 PFs for that.
Yeah, I know. I just want to own one Prime 1 statue. That's it. I just want to see what if it's really worth the money.
Look, they are like they're another level entirely. I've been fortunate enough to have the Miller Batman at my place and to have a look at and stuff like that. But look, in saying that,
you had it and got rid of it.
Sorry.
You had it and got rid of it?
It wasn't mine. No, a mate bought it. He had some damage to it and he got me to repair it for him. So.
Okay. All right.
Well, I mean, Ryan, you have the dark side, and it's a quarter scale, right?
Yeah.
And comparing it to Sideshow's quarter scale, dark side, like
dwarfs.
Do you think it's there's a significant difference between a Prime 1 piece and a Sideshow piece?
I mean, the paint was better.
Okay.
When I got that custom head painted and then I put it on him, I looked at the rest of his body and I was like, shit, now his head looks a lot better than the rest of him.
Yeah.
Because like the previous head sculpt, wasn't quite Kirby or.
I do about the dark side PF.
Yeah, like the regular head.
The paint was a bit dull on the body. That wasn't really vibrant. Yeah, it was a bit dullish.
Exactly, like there wasn't a shading or something. I don't know. I'm still new to describing that stuff, but I think it was something to do with the shading. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just didn't look right. So when I got the new head, I was like, sweet. Now he looks more like that side. But then when I looked at the rest of his body, I was kind of like, man, now the head looks better than the rest of his body. It's like shit.
Yeah.
And then I saw the Prime 1 and I was like, you know what I could do? Sell this. And I sold it for what I paid for. And I gave the guy the custom head that I paid, I think it was $200 total with paint. I just gave it to him. I was like, I just want to get rid of this. And I just want to get the one I want. And this thing is gigantic. I had to cut up my Besta, but it's what I wanted. And I'm completely happy with it. So that's awesome.
Pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing is the crusher.
Yeah.
It's like the destroyer of worlds.
Okay.
Or Bestas.
Yeah, Jason, you wanted to show me something?
Yeah. One sec, I'll put
We're
it up.
showing the
This
entire
is just
video?
the booth tour from Prime 1 that they.
I mean, we could do it real quick, and I'll just give you my thoughts. I'll be like, pass.
Yeah, you let us know.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Sideshow got enough pre-orders for me for this year.
Are we gonna just mute the audio then of the video?
Aquaman.
You're up, PJ.
I have a little delay. I'm trying to look at it right now. Wait, where are you guys watching it? Because I don't see it.
Nightfall.
There you go. Dark Knight, Master Race. That looks awesome. Aquaman. Oh man, that looks really good in my opinion. Black Manta. That is whoever is a Black Manta fan. Oh, Lobo. That is the pre-order. If I had the money. Nightfall Batman. Congratulations, Thor, and possibly Jason. What the hell is this? I never heard of that before. Raven. What the? I never heard of that before. Deathstroke. Batman. I'm like trying to catch. Oh. Edward Eldrick. Oh, that looks cool, but I'm not a fan. Florence Eldrick, pass. Ooh, Huntress. Hamina. Yeah. Kenshiro faces the North Star. Rodney doesn't like the base. Kenshiro still doesn't like the base. T800 in the skeleton. He's looking to the horizon. Alita. I don't know. Pennywise looks awesome, but doesn't fit my collection. I wish I played the game. Yennefer. Geralt, this is Ron's favorite game. He played like 500 hours. William from Ohio. Damn, Elisa. Tekken 7. I suck at it. Baby Blue. Oh man, that looks awesome, but I hate the movie. Indoraptor. I love the Indoraptor, but I hate the movie. Blue. Fallen Kingdom. Depending on what scale it is, looks good. Triceratops. Cool. T-Rex. Oh, come on, man. Gotta go with the T-Rex. You're gonna collect the dinosaur. Eileen the Crow, Bloodborne. Didn't watch. Is it a cartoon? I think it's an anime, right? Game. Didn't play it. Fuji the Predator. She's the female Predator. Crack Tusk Predator. Oh man, that looks awesome. Batman Who Laughs. Come on, man. That is awesome. That's probably one of the best pieces I've seen. Jet Power Optimus Prime. Come on, man. Another Optimus Prime. Sentinel Prime. Exactly. Looks good. Looks good. Gamera 1999. Looks good. Looks good. I like it. Slam Berserk. I'm going berserk with all these videos. Holy crap. Void. Oh, what the hell? Conrad. I didn't watch the anime. It looks like a pufferfish. What's going on here? Damn.
I think we just prepared a new feature for our channel, guys. PJ Speed.
There's a lot of. Oh, damn, that's a nice ass guts. Oh my gosh, guts. They're naked. Are they naked fairies? I'm not sure.
And they glow in the dark.
Yeah, they glow in the dark. Woo! Yeah, we should. That was a mouthful.
That was a huge amount of reveals, wasn't it? You actually feel like you've just had
Wait, first of all, where's my xenomorph? Did I miss that one? Oh, damn, I missed it.
All right. It wasn't. Yeah.
All right, cool. All right.
I wish I was. Oh no, I was just gonna say I wish I was into Berserk because I do like that gut statue, but I did the 25 episodes and that was it.
You watched the good one. I think it's I hate to say it, but I think most anime when they stray away from the drawn stuff, it's shit. When they go to the CGI.
But I mean, garbage. There's more story though, right? There's more going on because I don't remember Slain.
No, you're right. The 3 movies basically summarize the 25 episodes that you watched, which is the original one from the late 90s. Oh. Okay. Then the new series takes place after those movies, so kind of sort of after the 25 that you saw.
But then the new series is him actually going after Griffith, because the 25 episodes is just you finding out why he's mad at Griffith. Right? Right?
Yeah, it's the backstory.
Yeah, so
what's the next topic, my friends? Sorry, I missed
there are no more topics. But this has been an action-packed episode. We've had live reports from the street. We've had Gimp Robbins. We've had you name it.
Hey, we got
everybody give your favorite.
So before we tune out, what was your favorite piece and what you gonna pre-order? And let's just run it through, and then we're gonna shut it down. So Rodney, start, man.
Oh, the Crack Tusk, that Predator, gotta get it. So that's a definite. Well, no, that's an almost definite. As long as Prime One don't rate me on the price. Yeah.
PJ.
Xenomorph. I need an awesome Xenomorph. Wait, just real quick. Does those alien eggs come with the Xenomorph?
There was one on the base, and then there's a second one. We think that's an exclusive, but we're not sure whether it's a swap out or not.
Okay, well that's awesome.
One's got the like face hugger coming out, like leaping out, and the other one it's crawling out the side.
Yeah, I mean, I know the Batman Who Laughs came out yesterday, and damn, it got waitlisted pretty quick.
Yeah, the exclusive.
Oh man, I just wish I read that comic. I mean,
no, you don't.
No, you don't, AJ. Really? The one-offs that we were talking about before, the one-offs and stuff in there, like the stories of the individual Batman, and that was really good. But the actual, like, the whole series, it was pretty weak ending.
Okay, gotcha. All right,
more than the ending was weak.
Yeah, I mean, all right. So I would pre-order the Xenomorph, and if depending on the price, like Rodney, I might get that Predator, but it's just depending on space. I want it, bro. If I have money and space, that's mine, man. I'm telling you. But
Ryan,
yeah.
Ryan, what'd you think?
I don't think I'm ordering any of these. I think I'm holding out for more New 52 shit. So I'm hoping that Tokyo Comic-Con. I found out that Tokyo Comic-Con was when Batman New 52 is released. So I'm hoping that's where Aquaman's the New 52 is going to be released.
Think they'll show Batman again?
I hope so. It comes out. It's November 30th of this year, so we'll see.
See if the rumors are false.
I hope they are.
Jason, I think I got an idea of what you might be pre-ordering.
Oh,
man.
mate, look, if cash was unlimited, everything DC that they brought out. That's the truth, man. There wasn't one that I was unhappy with. There wasn't one that I looked at and went, nah, I'll pass on that. I saw these videos earlier in the week. I'm like, are you friggin' kidding me, man? Are they just trying to make me go broke or what? But yeah, no, I'm very keen on if I had to order one, like I only had a choice of one, Lobo or Manta. But that Nightfall Batman, Jesus, I want that.
But why is Lobo 1/3 when the rest of the Injustice ones are 1/4? Makes no sense.
I don't know. Well, also they said that they were going to be releasing. When they first announced the Injustice line, they said that Shazam would be first. So we didn't even get to see Shazam.
Yeah. So Jason, you're saying no to Batman Who Laughs?
Only because I'm trying to find this and say no.
It's okay to admit he scares you.
Besides the wife wanting to kill me, if I brought that home and put it on display.
So you're saying the wife
I would definitely
get scared of the wife.
I would definitely get it. Probably pass on the X, but definitely get the Batman Who Laughs.
Jason, do you own any of the new 52 ones, Jason? The Prime 1 ones?
No.
Or would you buy? Are you getting any of those or no?
Wasn't a big fan of the new 52, to be honest, man. Like reading it, I didn't like the direction that they were taking some of the characters, particularly Superman. Sure. That's why I jumped for joy when Rebirth was announced and they killed the new 52 Superman off and brought the old Superman back. So, same with Batman and a lot of the other characters. Just the jigs that they did to them in the new 52 wasn't too crash on, but they came
Aquaman was great though.
With Rebirth, and
I felt like Aquaman was on point for new 52.
Yeah, I did like that. That was probably one of the few. That and how they
that's
did.
What I heard. That's what a lot of people. Yeah, a lot of people said that. Yeah.
Suitor for Games and some people said that Lobo is from the first Injustice, which is supposed to be 1/3 scale. The statues from Injustice 2 are 1/4 scale.
There we go.
So, shout out to Suitor for Gaming, man. If you guys haven't seen his YouTube channel, he does awesome editing. Yo, his videos are
Ryu video. Oh my god, you seen the Ryu one?
Yeah.
He pulls out the evil Ryu too. I love that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
check him out. I've never been to his channel.
Yeah, check him out. You know, I subbed for him, man, and he's really awesome. His videos are top notch, man. Really cool. I like his Thanos on the Throne one. What else? You did a whole bunch, man.
And also, guys, special thanks to Sisko for all the footage from Japan for us. And guys, check out her channel. She's done every single piece there. So if there's any that we didn't cover today that you wanted to find a little bit more out on, she's got like 3-minute videos on every single piece there, plus big booth tours and exclusives and stuff like that. So definitely check it out.
Yeah, it's spelled with an S. It's not like with a C, like the horrible rapper from the
the drink.
Like Sisko.
His name was an S.
Star Trek, Commander Sisko from Deep Space Nine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, just to close it out, again, the Nightfall Batman for me. You know, I'm still, waiting just to see what the price is going to be and everything. But
Thor, I will say, you actually look like you're exhausted from looking at all that stuff.
No, I'm good. It's just this has been an action-packed episode. A lot of what ifs, a lot of what have yous. So you just got to roll with the punches, bro.
Yeah.
But look, it's been a great show. We appreciate it from all of us, and we'll catch you at the next con. And don't have an attitude, have a collectitude. May the force be with you.
See you later, guys.
Later, guys. Thanks for watching.
Peace out.
Later.